Scipio already, so really all that's left. I mean, he already has a set on. I mean, he's beaten everybody in Florida now.
Yeah.
There isn't anyone. He's in the club.
Yeah, he's up there.
Not many people are in that club. I joined it this year, and he joined it this year, so that's 2 more.
Well, this is going to be a good one.
Has Death Scipio ever taken a set off the Sheer? Because he's been like in the gone zone this whole time that he's been playing Fox, so I don't know.
Yeah.
The club is small of people that's beaten every Florida PR member because Wizzy doesn't exist, so.
No, we don't count him.
I forgot we get to see Sheer versus Hammerheart finally getting to play against an outsider.
Yeah.
And when Sheer is in Florida, it's like we don't really appreciate him as much because, you know, he's like the #1. Like,
yeah, we just know he's good.
We know he's good, and almost you kind of want to see him. You don't want to see him lose, but people usually root for the person that's fighting against him.
Yeah,
because they're the underdog.
Yeah,
but when
you know it's going to be a good win.
You get to see Sheer play out-of-state players. It's like a treat because you get to really realize that he just doesn't have. He doesn't just have the download on all the Florida players. He's actually super good.
Yeah,
and he's been super good for a long time. So we'll see. He doesn't have a ton of Kirby experience. Being a Florida native, we haven't had much Kirby play except for the past few months. So he's traded sets with Caleb's Kirby, and he won the second one, the one that mattered. Or he took 2 in a row, actually. So I think Caleb beat him in winners, I believe, and then he reset and beat him in grands. Same situation as me. So I don't really know how he feels. I mean, he's good. I mean, he's good. He can play any matchup. But and then it comes down to high-level Yoshi experience because it's like, okay, well, Florida doesn't have much Kirby experience, but most of the world doesn't have good Yoshi experience, and Florida does. But the Northeast has some good Yoshis, right? Where does Yobo live?
I have no idea.
He lives in the Northeast. I'm almost positive. It's pretty tight right now. This is a very patient matchup. I mean, they're playing in each other's faces pretty much, but at the top level, we've seen it just degenerate straight to top platform war.
Yeah.
One of them might resort to it, but we'll see. Like we were saying earlier about Hammerheart, he knows the advantages of top platform, but he doesn't rely on it or abuse it, rather. He just uses it to control the pace of the game, which is what you need. But he definitely likes using it to find his advantage and then take it all the way. Let's see. And right now he's kind of, there he is on the top plat. He knows he has the lead. And he can kind of use that to wait for Yoshi to make a mistake as he just pushes him towards the corner. So working his way down the steps, moves to the side plat. Sheer fighting back. Let's see. It's going to be a big opening. Barely misses that. And again, Yoshi not bad at edge guarding Kirby. Well, most characters aren't horrible at edge guarding Kirby, but if he's low, if he's high, it's like Yoshi. I mean, he can't really do much at all. It's pretty obvious when Yoshi's trying to cover something because his jump it takes a long time. Like, it's pretty streamlined.
Yeah.
But he does have eggs to kind of force him to go low. Then,
sort of.
Yeah. So Hammerheart goes for the down air there to get the percent, and it's good. Nair would also work because it breaks armor really early, and it also comes out. It's pretty fast, so it could have been a better option, but he's sitting pretty with his lead. He's not too picky right now.
Nah, he's chilling.
I like that. Getting the damage. One step closer to taking the stock. There was that egg pressure again, but it only does so much. It's pretty slow. Good parry.
Yeah.
It's looking rough.
I don't even know what Yoshi wants to look for, like against the Kirby at this percent.
We see Wizrobe, like I said before, it's about the top platform more. So Wizrobe will take the top plat if any time given the opportunity if the Kirby's going for it, and he'll sneak up there, take control of the top plat. Because it's an aerial matchup. It's not really a grounded matchup.
Yeah.
Neither of these characters are. I mean, Kirby's good on the ground and in the air, but Yoshi, if he can't get up tills if he's not on the ground.
Right.
Or if he's not on, if he's up on the top plat. Yeah.
It's rough. Sheer talks about Kirby's and Pika's camping top plat as a big problem for him.
It's a big problem for Yoshi in general.
Right.
Historically, it has been. Yeah, he knew that that's where Kirby wants to go immediately. He wants to gain that control, so just throw the egg up there. And then you just get reset back onto the platform, and Yoshi is like, what does he do? He's dead. Yeah.
That's rough.
Nice jabs to cover it, because he knew he was going to push him off. Throw the egg high to cover it, and yeah. Kirby can just kind of sneak down to the ledge in that position, which is really what he wants at the end of the day. The ledge is pretty safe. Big conversion for him. I think was expecting a tech to the left, and there he finds it. Again, is he going to call it out? Nah, he just waits for Sheer to pick an option. But
So
he's just getting
damage.
smothered right now. Yeah. Oh, I can't believe that didn't break.
Yeah.
And Sheer needs to be capitalizing in these moments right here. Like, he can't keep letting him come back, because every time he comes back, he's dealing 60+ damage every time he touches him. So Sheer's getting these edge guard situations where it could bring the game a lot closer and really just change the tone, but Hammerheart's recovery's been on point, and Sheer hasn't been picking the right option with edge guarding. Up smash, okay. He could take the lead here. It's possible. He just needs these edge guards. Yeah. Well, not bad though. I mean, he's continuing it. Like, even if he dies first with this stock, the momentum is back in his favor, really. Oh, I thought he was gonna die. Goes for a hard read with the up smash. Yeah. And again, like, it's fine that he died, because it was looking so rough for him, and he brought it so much closer. Kirby's about to die as long as he gets an edge guard, so no jabs there to cover it. His forward air was a bit higher up, so he didn't land in time to get the jabs out, which is really bad. You don't want that. Because there we go, we're talking about those platform resets.
Over 100
Fukuro
damage.
style. Yep. Takes another stock without really getting touched whatsoever. Oh. Sheer lost control of the match again, but we saw how quickly he can turn it around. He just gets an opening, and his capitalization's on point, but right now caps lock is off. He's not shifting anything.
Down 2-0. Looking grim.
On the brink of getting 5th place. You know, anything less than 1st is unacceptable for Sheer, because especially because these people that are still in the tournament are all people he can beat, and he knows it. Yeah. He's dead.
Caught him slipping.
Yeah. I don't really know what he tried to do, but this is his
Jailbreak?
chance.
Oh.
Flubbed it. Good weight. hits your shield 10 times, then pushes you off and continues hitting you anyways.
Yep.
That's what I remember hearing Sheer complain about that in this matchup. Yeah. We haven't really been seeing Sheer go for vertical pressure and vertical kills.
Yeah.
Yoshi's not horrible at it, but it's definitely easier, or favorable rather, to hit Kirby off and go for the low edge guard. But he's been hitting Kirby to the corner up in the sky very often and then just not edge guarding him, and that's been just the downfall for the whole set. It's just he cannot close out stocks, and Kirby's having such an easier time with it. But
yeah,
Sheer not out yet. He needs to find his footing. He needs to find out what's working and what's not, and just crack down. He's good at low percents.
Yeah.
Because you feel safer naturally at low percent, but in a lot of ways, Kirby's better at high percents, or safer rather, because he doesn't get comboed as bad. He just has to watch out for like kill throws in certain matchups. That's those strong back airs, but there, yeah. Grandpa's got to wake up. Otherwise, it's looking like a wrap, a first 3-0 of this top 6.
Yeah.
Or no, Marble got 3-0'd. Yeah, Marble's got 3-0'd.
Second one.
Second one.
The second PA 3-0.
Yeah, on Florida.
On Florida.
Why did we pay for these guys to come here again? If they're just going to take our money anyways?
I want my money back.
I know, right? They already took it. They're about to take more. Forward smash, and that's
wow, that was a nice combo.
Great set by Hammerheart. Can't take anything away from him. It's Kirby, while young, it's clean. It's a killer.
Yeah, looking good.
And speaking of young Kirbys, we're going to have baby Caleb coming up for the first time. Oh, yeah, he has to plug in his own power strip, or no, extension cable, I think, so he can plug in his keyboard adapter. It's cheating. There's too much. It's like, if it didn't require extra work, then maybe we should consider it okay, but we got to accommodate for people using cheater DI.
Doesn't he have one of those little power bricks?
He did, but
what happened to that?
I don't know, man. Maybe it died, and that's why he has to resort to this.
Banned.
Slap McNuts.
Slap.
Slap P. It's Slap P. McNuts.
I should just change my tag to that. That's funny.
Who you got? Marbles, I'd say.
Are they going to do the Pika-Ditto?
Yeah, I think so.
I don't know.
I think Marbles is the favorite, just based on legacy. Like, he's been better in Florida for a long time, but like I said, he's just next on the list for Caleb to take down, and this is like kind of turning into Caleb's breakout tournament. He hasn't really like done anything to be like, wow, that's amazing yet, but if he wins this, he's in top 4, and that's where he's in the territory, or he'd be the last Florida representative in, and then he could try to make some waves. But he would have to rematch Hammerheart, who defeated him in winners, so
yeah,
I don't know, but that's all speculation. That's just a theory. So many people really aren't familiar with the nuances of keyboard, so I'll try to do my best to like point out little things here and there.